NSFAS funding applications for the next academic year are due to open on Tuesday. Higher Education Minister Bladen Nzimande said that after the impact of the coronavirus last year, this meant that the demand for student funding has increased. We speak now to Kagisho Mamabolo. He speaks for NSFAS. Thank you very much, sir, for your time and for your patience with us this afternoon. As applications open on Tuesday, what do prospective applicants need to know?
Good afternoon, and thank you for inviting us. We are very excited as the National Student Financial Aid Scheme that finally our Minister Bladen Nzimande gave us a green light to open the applications. As we open on Tuesday, applicants need to know that in order to apply or to submit your application successfully, you need to go online on www.nsfas.org.za. This is an online application system where it will take less than 10 minutes to submit an application. A learner or an applicant requires an ID number, a cell phone number, and also copies of ID. What is important about the cell phone number is you will get an OTP number when you register online as a user. So it's important that learners who apply make sure that they have their cell phone number at hand. It is also important to know that you can apply for NSFAS even if you have not secured space at university. We have students or learners that are actually waiting for admission at university. We encourage them to apply for NSFAS. We also encourage those with disabilities to apply because NSFAS funding requires students who come from poor and working families, working class families who don't have money to fund their higher education studies. So the income that is required for family should be below 350,000 per annum. This is an income of both parents combined. And if you are a student with disability, income of parents should be just below 600,000. I must mention that also permanent residents also are eligible to apply for funding in South Africa.
Government has since categorized students into 5 cohorts. So when you speak of eligibility, please just walk us through those.
Basically, eligibility is one of our selection criteria, and the 5 cohorts that we are talking about simplify our process, especially for the learners to know that they are funded immediately. In the past, NSFAS would wait for months until the closing date happens and then start communicating the funding applications. By categorizing our applicants according to 5 cohorts, it gives us an opportunity to communicate immediately with those that are funding. So the first cohort, we call it SASSA beneficiaries. These are all students, learners or students that have benefited from social grant. These students require no other proof to show their income. NSFAS will automatically, if they appear on the SASSA database, fund them. So this is the first cohort. And they will get their results of application immediately. So it means if you apply today, immediately same day you will know that you are funded. The second cohort is a cohort of first entering students, not first entering, but returning students that are applying for NSFAS for the first time. And these students need funding. So we categorize them as category 2. And then cohort 3, these are students that are senior students, but they don't need, I beg your pardon, they actually don't have a SASSA confirmation. They've never received a child grant, and then they are asking for NSFAS. These ones will not get funding immediately. They will have to then submit supporting documents to us so that we can fund them or we can verify with third parties.
Right. I'd like us to take a look at your balance sheet. So NSFAS had a shortfall of in 2021 rather than 2022. What does the budget look like for this year?
Well, our budget actually doubled over the years. As the minister had said, that the demand for financial resources has increased 3 times. At the moment, for 2021, we are expecting that we're going to spend about 41 billion. And then we will also increase this money as time goes. You'll remember that our South African government made a commitment that every learner or every student that needs funding and qualifies to get funding will be funded. So there is not going to be any students who will be sent home because we don't have funding. What we are doing is that those that qualify but don't have admission at university, we will not be funded because you don't have a confirmation. But our budget is set to increase up to 45 billion.
Kagisho Mamabolo speaks for the National Student Financial Aid Scheme. Thank you.